Don't you just love when you have to wait for your little ducks to cross the road? Hello.
Hi, duckies.
Hello, little ducks crossing the road in the neighborhood. There they go. Oh my goodness, there's so many more. Look at Rob.
There's so many. Look it.
Cross the road, little guys. Oh my gosh.
There's the dad.
I don't know if they're gonna cross. I need to wait. I need to wait for these pedestrians over here. They're right over there. This is where we ride our bikes in the morning, and they're just hanging out. Here they go. Here they are.
Look at the dad. I gotta kill them.
Nope. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Rich and Sarah Idaho. Today I want to have a little chat with all of you who are homemakers out there. I always have this problem at the start of a school year. The start of a new school year as a homeschooling mom to me means a fresh new start. It's a way to gather my thoughts, gather my meal plans, gather my calendar and my day planner, which I have right here, and to start creating routine. But I often find myself having trouble sticking to routines because I also love the slow living lifestyle. So today we're going to talk a little bit and have a little chat about how we can maintain a routine for our homemaking, for our families, for our homeschooling schedules and meal plans, and yet still balance and have that slow living lifestyle that we so badly crave. So I'm going to grab a little bit of tea. I'm going to put a little bit of a treat of pumpkin spice latte creamer in it, and I'm going to meet you right back here. Before we jump into today's vlog, you guys, I have my tea going, getting ready, and I just happened to check my sourdough. And I have to show you my starter because it's just beautiful. It is so beautiful right now. I fed it like 3.5 hours ago. It's gorgeous. Let me show you. So this is what you want to see right here. You want to open up your starter and just see this amazing, fluffy and full, bubbly starter. Hang on, let me get that. I filled it up when I first made it this afternoon, and it was only to about here, and it's tripled. Well, I wouldn't say tripled, I guess doubled in size, but that is what you want to see with your starter, you guys. That is just so beautiful. I had to show you. I couldn't not show you this. And on the stove, and sitting here on the stove, I have some fresh bread ready. I'm making some sandwich bread for tomorrow, so it's just rising over here. Okay, tea time and chat. Okay, back with my tea. When I first started thinking about this topic and talking about this topic here on the vlog, I was really trying to think about how to word this because this is coming straight from my heart and how I feel. And I was just chatting with my mom this morning about it, and then I thought, you know what? She called me and we were talking about scheduling and all that sort of thing. And I said, that's it, I've got to do a vlog on it. It's meant to do a vlog on. So we moved to Idaho recently from Southern California. There were lots of reasons why we moved, but one that was not the biggest of reasons, but was still one of the reasons why we moved, was to have a slower paced lifestyle for our children. We were living in Southern California. Everything is go, 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 busy, busy, kind of a different lifestyle than most. It all just got to be too much. It got to be too much to the point where it was a very different lifestyle than what we were seeing around friends and family and different people than what we wanted to raise our kids around. And so ultimately, the decision is we need to do what's best for our little family, our growing family. My husband and I were both born and raised there and in California, and he's military, so we have traveled around quite a bit. And we didn't really know much about this Idaho area, but we started to slowly look into it, and we realized that this kind of a slower living, slower paced lifestyle was exactly what the doctor ordered for our family, for our hearts, for our soul, especially after everything with pandemic that had happened and all of that. We knew this is what we wanted. I knew I wanted to grow a vegetable garden, and I wanted to live near farms, and I wanted the kids to have a big backyard that they could run and play in. we wanted the kids to have neighborhood friends that they could ride bikes with down to the park and do bonfires with at night and go trick-or-treating with and go look at Christmas lights with and all that sort of thing. So we've always homeschooled. You guys have seen that on our channel, and you can go back and I have many, many videos on that. But somewhat it is, and I'm not going to just blame California for this, but it is somewhat becoming the cultural norm of society to fill your day planners with as much as you possibly can for your children, right? Have them in ballet, have them in soccer, have them in baseball, have them in, 15 million sports. And I mean, I'm exaggerating. I started feeling like I was falling into the trap of that. I was directing our homeschooling group. I was homeschooling the kids. Rich was working full time. Rich was the boys' soccer coach. I was team mom. We were running from place to place, class to class, all that sort of thing. And I said, wait, none of this is actually making us any happier. I don't know that the kids are necessarily benefiting from it because they are just go running. I mean, I remember at one point we had Robbie when he was really little, and he was in both soccer and baseball, and we were like leaving the end of one game to go to another game of one sport, to leaving baseball to get to soccer. And it's about the life experiences, right? So a big blessing in moving here to Idaho has been just slowing down our lifestyle, slowing down how we do our day-to-day routine, what we do. Having said all that, I am a firm believer that we need still a routine and a schedule. We just need less things in our routine and on our schedule. We need things that make us happy, right? Some things, obviously, like I have to do laundry, I have to brush my teeth, I have to make my bed, all those kinds of things that we have to do. But I started realizing that the kids flourish more, and I flourish so much more when I have a routine of things or a checklist of things that I want to do during the day, and I'm not just a taxi going from one place to another or living life for everybody else but my own family. But yet when I make a checklist and I put on there little events or little things that make me happy in the day, like having my cup of chai tea that I just made, the tasks and the to-do list and the schedule all becomes romanticized a little bit, and it becomes doable, and it becomes things you look forward to. I'm also making sure that I schedule in a picnic and I schedule in impromptu park dates for the kids and stuff like that I know makes them really happy and that makes me happy, things that connect us out with nature. We recently just started buying our eggs and different meats and different products and stuff from local farmers in the town, local growers. And that's a way to make a little field trip, a little something fun for the kids to get out and do. So I feel really good in the sense that, yes, we are still making our routine for the school year of, we have Bible in the morning, and then we have math, and then we have language and all those sorts of things. But we are learning to incorporate more of the slow living activities into the routine that we want to be a part of. We still have soccer 3-4 nights a week. That's going to happen because my boys love soccer. We still have swim lessons. That's going to happen because that's on our calendar and on our schedule. So of course, all this had me look to the Bible to see what does God say about slowing down or having a slower lifestyle or scheduling or any of that. And when I look to Jesus, I mean, we know that Jesus did so many miracles in his 33 years here walking the earth. I mean, he had to have been so busy healing people and praying over others and just fulfilling his purpose here on earth, right? But the Bible talks over and over again about certain times where Jesus even would cancel travel plans because something came up where he had to pray for somebody or heal someone, or even just take the time to reconnect with the Lord, with God, with his Father, and take that time of rest to pray and to rest and to fast and all of that. Jesus, of course, in his beautiful wisdom, demonstrates a perfect balance of scheduling, doing his work and his job and what is asked of him, and taking time to rest and reconnect with his Father, with God. And so some questions that I kind of asked myself in looking into all this, and so I encourage you to ask yourself these questions as well. Are you moving too fast in life to notice God's calling in your life? I know we were moving fast, and we knew, we didn't want to have to leave our parents and our family and some friends, but we knew God's calling was here in Idaho and that we needed to follow it. So I ask you, are you moving too fast in life to notice God's calling? It may not be to move physically. It may be, something in your church or in your home or within your marriage or whatever. The other question is, do you have too much noise in your head to hear God's voice? I am certain that right now you can all hear the noise in my house. My kids are running around. Kids are getting ready for different things today. Getting ready. It's getting close to dinner time, all of that. So as a mom, I feel like we always have a lot of noise in our head, but it's taking that time to set that noise aside and to put God's voice first, to hear His voice first, and have that direct and schedule and plan out our days and help us to live a simple life. The last question I want to ask you is, which Bible verse about slowing down can you memorize and meditate on? Is there a certain verse in the Bible that reminds you every time you want to rush or add that extra class for your child's schedule or raise your hand to volunteer for that one more thing? Is there a Bible verse that can help you remember to slow down and to try to hear God's voice in your slow living? For me, the verse that helps me is from Luke 10, and it is the classic Martha and Mary story. But Martha was distracted with much serving, and she went up to him and said, "Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Tell her then to help me." But the Lord answered her, "Martha, Martha, you are anxious and troubled about many things, but one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be taken away from her." So I always kind of want to think about that. Because it's a really hard balancing act between being a Mary and a Martha, and the world needs Marys and Marthas. But slowing down, listening to God's voice, being still and knowing that He is God and that He will be exalted among all the nations and all of the earth. And as mothers and as homemakers, we are called to make our home and our family life a blessing for our little ones. That's it for today's vlog, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it kind of resonated with you as a mother, as a homemaker, to take that time to slow down, be still, and listen to the Lord, and to not be scared to schedule. You saw my schedule. I have planned out every single day of homeschooling. I have planned out our meals each week, all of that sort of thing. I love doing that. I love making lists, but it's taking time to make sure that the things that you are putting on your lists are very valuable, are exalting God in your home and in your lifestyle, and are above all making your family and you happy and dwelling closer to the Lord. I can't wait to see you all tomorrow, and have a good night.
To do it all over again tomorrow.